Alright, well, you don't get any washing video. It's a whole lot cleaner than it was. I can't believe the stuff that was on here, but I've been slinging oil around for so long. So, Cody pulled the Impala out of the garage. Now we got to do some shuffle a few things around. I'm going to back this in so we're got a little extra room, and then I thought about coming out the top at one point, but I see there's plenty of crud right there I could get yet. We're going to block it up and take the axle out. In the long run, we're probably better off. Well, we got two of those out and the other two ain't going to come out. Not in a million years. We get the whole thing out of here. I might break them loose just to have them loose. But I hope this is a good idea, but now we're pulling the tie rods. I planned on strapping some 2x4s on here to lead this thing out anyway, so Cody's getting a pickle fork. Must be in his truck. He went running for it when I said I needed one, so I guess we'll see how this goes. This phone could go dead while I'm filming this, so. Alright, Cody, up with it. Clear? Should clear, eh? Okay, careful, go on that tire gently. Keep your fingers out of like everything. It folds up on you. Set her on the block. You gonna stay there? Okay, there it is. Yeah, we got a lot of not proper here, but it's out. Now we got to get it on the blocks, which are going to be tamarack and barn pieces. Well, there's the pump. Plug up the ports and clean it up. We'll rebuild it next Thursday. Somebody's going to make a video of it. Either me or the guy rebuilding it. So yeah, we had to pop the tie rods. They came easy. Those bell crank bolts did not want to come out of there for nothing. Dogs think it's feeding time. They're a little bit off yet, but we did not pull the hanger. It's a little different than the 40-20s. It's a lot shorter. Wobble socket wasn't too bad to get on all the bolts, so we just took it out that way. I'm gonna plug up the lines and the water will just run out the back of the garage. I won't spray it much, but I'm gonna wash under there. Might as well while I got it. I can get the frame rails and pieces. This hose on the back side of the tank with the banjo fitting, that's pretty hard and crispy. And this one that goes to the top of the tank, that was drooling last summer when I had to do the radiator hose. And I don't know where that leak is exactly. I think it's on the back side of here. It looks like that's just Permatext. But when we get the I'm going to say that hose ain't the most prized thing in the planet either. Once we get Now that everything's clean, once we get the hydraulics back together, I'll run this thing some with everything off of it, let it get warm, and see where I got weepy spots. Maybe the valve cover gasket, maybe somewhere else, I don't know. We'll look for little leaky things. One of my remotes in the back, I got rings and I don't know if it's the side I did or the side I didn't do. Either I screwed it up, my fix didn't work, or it's time to fix the other one. I hope it's time to fix the other one. I have to go back and watch my video, which one I did last year. So, yep, it's a lot cleaner and going in the right direction. So, we'll see how many things we do to it and little stuff to get it to last another year. I would love to paint this thing, but it's not going to happen this spring. I might pound this dent out of here, though. I might take this panel off while I'm at it here and see if I can get that to pop in. That came like that. I didn't do that one. I did do this one. But it's a working tractor. So there we go. I might clean up this mounting for this too. I got 2 other videos worth of stuff. I don't know if I'm gonna ever put those up. They weren't the best. But the loader mounts are gonna come back to this one. And I'm gonna build a better setup with this so the bolts are tight. There's no washers, so it's in shear, not coming off of there. These would be something, but there's not a whole lot there really. I mean, this is, I don't know, I don't think that's quarter. Maybe it's quarter. I don't know. We'll see how we do that. With the bolts in shear instead of bending with washers in there. Be a whole ton stronger. That way I can set it up so that it'll go on either tractor. On the other tractor, I've got plate and I've got tube, heavy tube. I'm gonna weld up my own mounts. On this one I get here, here, and here in the holes. On that one I'm gonna have to get these 3. It gets different back here in the frame. Longer engine of the bolts. The spacing's different, so I'll make it so it's gusseted this way to the tube and this way to the tube. Be about the same length, but it'll be a little bit further forward. Then I'll have mounts for both of them. If something goes wrong with one, I always got a tractor I can feed cows. That's my biggest fear, is that something big happens to this in the middle of winter and I got to scramble. It wasn't that hard to put the pieces on the other tractor. I haven't swapped the... I got to swap the quick coupler ends because I got my do-it-yourself closed center Prince valve on here with Pioneer style couplers in the back. I got to swap the old style John Deere for the other one so I can just run it off the double remote. So there, other than the barking dogs in the background, gives you an idea what I got going here. So we will go in and edit some things here and put this up. Thanks for watching.